Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're talking about the indicatives, okay? And there are 5 indicatives, and it just means that it indicates a point in time. That's all it means. It's a fancy word that says it indicates a point in time. Indicatives, okay? All right. Now there are 5 indicatives, and the way I kind of explain it is on a number line, alrighty. And if you know about a number line, number lines have 0 in the middle, and you got plus or positive on one side, negative on the other side. So kind of like the same idea. Right in the center, we have the present tense. Okay? Present tense. Alrighty. And from there, going backwards, you have the preterite tense. Okay? And you have the imperfect tense. And the imperfect tense, I put it way back here because the imperfect tense, okay, kind of describes an ongoing action in the past. So it kind of covers everything here. As everything was going on, while it was going on, the preterite completed actions in the past. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So I did this, and this while this was going on. Okay? Yo comí, escribí una carta, miré la televisión mientras mi hijo jugaba fuera con sus amigos. Okay? So that's the way that works. Now, on the other side, on the other side of the present, we have the future tense. Okay? And we have the conditional. Okay? All right, conditional. Alrighty. And the way I explain this is if you look at it as a number line, present tense is -2, this is -2, and this is -2. And on the other side, it's +2, +2. Okay? So what exactly does that mean? Because that's kind of like a strange kind of thought process here. That means that this one, and this one here, to conjugate those 3 verbs, you must lose the last 2 letters always to conjugate the verbs. Alrighty? And the preterite tense for your normal standard verbs. And on the other side, these two, you keep the infinitive ending and you add something to it. So you plus it, but you keep your last 2 letters always. Here we go. So we're looking at that number line. We're going to go right here, 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 and here. And we're going to start off with the verb hablar, okay? Hablar in the yo form. First thing, and we're going to do it in the yo form, okay? All right? So in the present tense, verb hablar, the first thing you do is take off the last 2 letters, and it becomes hablo. And what did I do for that one? I took off the last 2 letters. In the preterite tense is a completed action in the past. I take off the last 2 letters. I add something back on, hablé. And in the imperfect, you take off the last 2 letters, and then you add something back, which would be hablaba. Okay. Now in the future tense, keep your AR. Don't lose it. You just keep your last 2 letters. And you add something to it because it's on the positive side. So the yo form would be hablaré. And then, again, for the conditional, you don't take off your last 2 letters. You keep them there. And you add something to it because it's on the positive side. So that would be hablaría. And that's the example of what I mean by the timeline. You have the one side, which is negative, because you have to lose the last 2 letters in order to conjugate that, including the present tense. And then the other side, you plus it because you keep the last 2 letters and you always add something on to it. Okay? So that's the look of the indicatives from a number line point of view. Maybe it'll help you guys, maybe not, but hopefully it does. Okay? All right. Hope you have a great one. All right. Talk to you soon.